The weather's warming up, the government is telling us to get out and exercise, and some GPs are even prescribing bike rides to help people get fitter. But before we all descend on the countryside, rambling or cycling, the Farm Safety Foundation want us to understand the risks.
Yeah, rural roads are so welcoming. You think the freedom of the countryside, beautiful weather, beautiful scenery. But the thing is, rural roads are actually busy working roads. There are a lot of farmers out there, especially at this time of year, who are right in the middle of harvesting. So they're moving large agricultural vehicles from field to field. Unfortunately, last year, 98 people lost their lives on the UK's rural roads. Now, 48 of those were actually road cyclists. So they were people on a pedal bike. Now, when you're talking about a large agricultural vehicle or indeed a car coming in contact with somebody on a bicycle, you know there's only going to be one winner there. So it's really, really important that, given the state of rural roads, as we very well know, they're full of potholes, they've got animal detriment on them, they've got gravel, and they don't have a lot of areas to pass. It's very important that we are aware that these are dangerous. They look idyllic, but they're not. Farming has a very poor record in terms of safety anyway, and that is really because a lot of farmers do work on their own for long periods of time without a break. So it's up to them as well to stop and think what could go wrong, to think about when they're about to turn onto the road, who else might be using it at this time. Because even in the evenings when the light is fading, there are still groups of road cyclists out there. There are still people using those roads normally. There's also walkers. There are pedestrians out there enjoying the beauty of the countryside, as you said, because we're encouraged to do so. So it's really, really important that we do realise where there is something like that, there's always going to be a risk, and you just need to mitigate that risk for yourself.